This presentation is all about using while loop and how to optimize the loop in Java. The learning objective is to use while loop and how to write the syntax of while loop, how to use break, solve problems involving loops and how to optimize. Tools used are JDK 1.6 and Windows 8. What is a loop? Loop is a programming language statement which allows code to be repeatedly executed. Key points for any loop is first initialize, then increment, then condition to terminate. That is what to do first, what to change, and when to stop. While loop. The while statement continually executes a block of statements while a particular condition is true. It is also said as conditional entry loop. The loop is executed to a minimum of 0 time. The syntax of the loop is given here. While expression, the set of statements get executed. So if the condition turns to be true, the set of statement gets executed. Else, it comes out of the loop. This is the flowchart for a while loop. So first the condition is checked. If the condition turns to be false, it comes out. If it is true, it executes the code of block again and again. The example for a while loop. The class while demo is the name of the class. Public static void main is the function, starting function in any Java program. First, we are initializing. We are initializing the variable count is equal to 1. Then we are entering into the loop, that is while this condition is checked. This is said to be the expression. If this expression turns to be true, yes, in this example, it is 1 less than 11, so it is true. So it goes inside the loop and the system.out.println is going to print the value. The value is termed to be 1. Since count is equal to 1, here count is 1. Now count plus plus makes the value of count as 2. So now it comes here to the expression where the count 2 is less than 11. The count value is now 2, which is less than 11. So it gets inside the loop and the value of count is printed as 2. Now the count value gets incremented to 3. Again it comes to the expression 3 is less than 11. So it prints the value and the loop gets executed until the value of count becomes 11. Once the value of count becomes 11, now the condition is 11 less than 11 turns to be false, so it comes out of the loop. So the expected output of this program is count is 1 to count is 10. Now we are going to see about break statement. Break statement breaks out of a single loop, that is the loop in which the break statement is used. Here we see two while loops, a while loop inside another while loop. Here a break statement is used. This break statement breaks out of the innermost loop. It doesn't breaks out of this while loop which is outside. So now we'll see an example without using a break. So the ultimate aim of this program is to count the numbers from 1 to 49 and to not to add up but to print the value of count. So here is the variables count equal to 1 and terminal equal to 100. So this expression is 1 less than 100. So it comes inside the loop since 1 less than 100 terms to be true. Here we have a condition, if condition. So if count less than 50, then it prints the value. So it goes on doing this loop until the count becomes 50. If the count turns to be 50, this condition becomes false and it doesn't print the value, but the count value gets incremented and the while loop continues its execution until the count value becomes 100. Once the count value becomes 100, then only this while loop gets terminated and it comes out of the loop. So according to this program, even though we want the count value from 1 to 49, it executes the program after 50 and it executes 50 to 100 times, which is not actually needed for us. So this can be eliminated with the introduction of break statement. So here comes the example with the break statement. Here we are just changing the if condition by introducing a break statement. So the ultimate aim is just to print the value from 1 to 49. So what we are going to do is we are just going to have a if condition, like if condition greater than 50 means, so we are just going to break out. So here the output is from 1 to 50 because we are including 50. So it prints the value from 1 to 50, and once the value of count becomes 51, it breaks out of the inner loop. It breaks of the inner loop, which is our while loop. So it comes out of the while loop and it reduces the 50 execution, which is not actually needed by the program. So the expected output is count is 1 to count is 50. So here, while using this break, we could see how it optimizes the things. We get the output like this, while which reduces 50 iteration, which is actually done by the previous version of the program, which doesn't use any break statement. So this is how we can optimize it. So on summarization, we could see that we have seen the syntax for the while loop, how to use the break statement, and how it optimizes. So an assignment is given for the students. So while you go through this video and finish off, you just try to print all the prime numbers from 1 to 200 using the while loop. Thank you.